What is up, guys? I'm Call Me Cookum, and contrary to popular belief, my name is not actually Cookum. I know it's kind of hard for some people to kind of wrap their head around, but here we are, and here I am to stay, because YouTube is a kind of fun place, and I like it here. Anyway, so I get tagged an ungodly amount of times every single week of random videos on TikTok. A lot of stuff I've always wanted to actually react to, but I never had the time to. But you know what? Today, we're going to do it together. So with that being said, guys, let's get into it. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, and real quick, before we get to that point, too, if you have not subscribed already, do me a huge favor and do so right now. I respond to every one of my comments here on YouTube, and I plan on doing that for as long as I possibly can for the foreseeable future. And I, just even liking that video just does me a huge amount of help. And I plan on doing as many videos as I can like this throughout the week. And if we'll see kind of what goes through there, because let's be honest, I have nothing better to do with my time. So let's get right on into it.
Breaking the seal when you're drinking is not a real thing. Many people think that after you pee for the first time on a night out, you go more frequently the rest of the night. That's not true. While alcohol is a diuretic and will make you hit the loo more often, doctors say the timing of the first go has no impact. So instead of holding it in, risking an embarrassing mishap, or upping your chances for a UTI, just go to the bathroom. I
want to add to this real quick. I know technically the science supports this, but let's be honest. Anyone who's out there been drinking beforehand, every single time you have like 3 or 4 beers, you have to go to the bathroom. And then every time you take a sip of a liquid of any sort whatsoever, or you look at a cup of water, you got to go again. Like, that's just a thing, right? I don't care where the science is on that one. I'm sticking with it. Anyway, on to the next video. So what we got next? Kind of cheated with that one. I don't care how many of these I see. These are beautiful. Like, you can't tell me that doesn't look cool, right? It literally looks awesome. Every color of the rainbow.
So satisfying.
Almost. Well, kind of technically, right? Yeah. You know what? I don't even care. Like, I've never actually done this before, like, ever, but I'm pretty sure I could. You know what? If you guys want to see this, or me doing this, like, make a TikTok about it, comment something, shoot me a message. I'll do it at 1 star one of these days. I'll do it at one of the other bars. I don't care. For those who may or may not know, I work at like 5 bars right now. They're all sister locations for one another, and I'm absolutely in love with my owner. He's awesome. So yeah, if you guys want to see me do one of these, or one at all the bars, I don't know, let me know. We'll check it out. On to the next video. Right, before we start watching this one, I see this guy pop up on my For You page like a lot. He's actually hilarious, but he really just hates on American drinking culture. I mean, like, he does have some grounds from where he's coming from, and like, I always hear stories about Russians and how much vodka they can drink and all that. But I want you to send me a Russian that can drink as much Rumplemintz as I can, and then we can start talking. And in that time, I might be screwed. But you know what? I'm here for it. So let's see what he has to say. Who sniffs their vodka? At 15? You're going to take on a, what is that, like 10-gallon jug of vodka and just take it to the face like you're trying to waterboard yourself? Maybe I am soft at drinking. Whatever. If he was ever willing to go out for drinks one day, beer, vodka, Rumpel, or just, hell, fuck, we'll drink wine all night. I don't care. I'm down for it. That'd be fun as hell. That'd be an awesome collab. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I mean, granted, he's way bigger than I am. He's not going to look at this, but if you do see this, I'm about it. Alright, on to the next video. That was smooth as fuck.
We are at the Ryder Cup Whistling Straits. Thanks to Michelob Ultra, we are out here. Everyone, as you see, is
Michelob's not my favorite, but
a lot of you perros are at the sporting events, all your 70 sound just all tirado like that one. That's not the thing, man. You need to drink responsibly while the professionals are doing their thing. So
damn right.
To posting up. Look at that.
Yep.
Michigan, Lake Michigan. Whistling
He's got
a
gorgeous beard. Good for him.
They are the ones who are waggling that shit. They are the ones who are smacking that shit. And you perros y princesas are the ones that are responsibly sipping that shit.
I'm obsessed with this man's energy. I want to grow up and be him. I feel like I'm taller than him, hopefully, but he's got gorgeous hair. Good for him. Good for him. Well done. I'm not a big golf guy, but I have a feeling that once I start giving up on life, I'll probably start, going golfing every day, because the idea of waking up and the first thing you do before tea time is you just kill like 3 or 4 beers, and then you start your day. I'm so about it. That's what I need to do in my life. I'm so for it. Someone get me into golf. because apparently I don't understand or respect this culture enough, and I want to do both. Did he just open it with a knife? Was that Gran Centaro? That is actually a good tequila. I feel like it's hated on a lot because it's pretty mainstream down there, but I've never had a bad experience with it. I prefer the Repo, so the Reposado. I believe he's using the Blanco de Plata in the situation, but I'm about it. I like that tequila. And also, let's roll back real quick. That is a large cup, okay? I don't know what he's making. It's probably like a Paloma of some sort, but he just dumped an entire 750 milliliter bottle into that thing. And I want to drink it. Maybe not by myself. That sounds like it might be a little painful. But I'm here for it. Also, look at all that alcohol in that bar. Is he old enough to pour? You know what? I guess you want... In other cultures, yeah. I guess you probably don't have to be 21 and pour drinks over there. Man, the drinking culture in America sucks. Whatever. Moving on. I have a weird feeling that this is going to be either offensive in some way towards me, or I'm going to get upset. Because it already starts off with, are you drinking on an empty stomach? Which, by the way, never drink on an empty stomach. It is extremely dangerous. There's so many underlying health concerns that are like attached to it, and I understand the whole college mindset behind, you know, you save money with it. Like if you don't eat beforehand, you can drink less, and it's your best, you know, bang for your buck. That's a stupid mindset. That's literally saying like, hey, killing yourself is easier than being alive. That's stupid. Do not think like that. But she's very pretty, so we're gonna hear her out.
Are you drinking on an empty stomach, or are you optimizing the implementation of a new product into existing systems to increase efficiency by over 200%?
That is the most college textbook answer I've ever heard to saving money. Whatever. I don't think I could tell her no. Let's just be honest. I wear this shirt for a reason. By the way, merch link in bio.
Hey, yo. What? Dr. Phil had an abortion and wears Crocs filled with silicone on St. Patrick's Day if you still want to go to the steakhouse with Mom and I. Huh? Yeah, we have an entire box filled with saltwater taffy. We just need to get it plugged into the elevator. So if you have a cinnamon stick, just bring it home, alright? Okay. Alright, see you in 5 minutes, fossilized protein powder. What the fuck just happened?
That is, what the fuck did just happen? Although, I feel like every time I wake up, like, hungover, which, by the way, it does happen more often than not. I don't care if you're at the age right now where you say you don't get hangovers, you will eventually. They suck. There's a lot of, you know, preventive measures. I've made plenty of videos on how to avoid hangovers, and I've definitely promoted a lot of products saying, like, hey, this works. But, do you know how many times I've woken up and I've been asked something, and I'm, like, 99% sure it makes sense, but when I hear it, it sounds like that gibberish with like a cinnamon stick and Dr. Phil. Like, it sounds like I'm trying to read one of Nikki's texts right now. Anyway, moving on. I can already tell that this person had a very bad day. How can you tell if it's a lady or not? Can you imagine if your superpower were to be fixing fuck-ups? That's an ultimate superpower. Like, you just see someone like spill their beer in a bar, and you just like snap your fingers, and it just, without having like COVID in it, it just appears back in the bottle in that person's hand. You're like, what? I want that superpower. It's not very helpful, but like, you'd be the coolest person at every party. Party fouls? Thing of the past. Moving on. Funny part about this video is that I was sent this probably 40 times. And the first thing I noticed, is probably there to be noticed, is the background. It says Wayward Smokehouse. This is a bar down the freaking street from me. I have no idea who this person is. I feel like I've never seen them before. I didn't actually watch this all the way through because I thought it'd be funny right away if I did it like naturally. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna save this for later because it has like 1 million something views, and I'm like, so it went, you know, viral. I'm like, I want to see this live, so this would be funny. I might have to stop midway through just in case there's other people I recognize. But as of right now, I don't think I know her.
Hi, can I get 6 white tea shots?
It's a completely reasonable order. Brandon! That's a good looking man right there. That man knows what the fuck he's doing behind a bar. I like him a lot. It's not bad.
He doesn't know I know this hat.
Oh, God, I'm scared.
I only have $20, so you can either take it or leave it.
before the next part, even this whatever occurs. You cannot. This is not a bargain system, all right? The bartender does not make the price. They're not going to undercharge you because there's something called bar metrics in a lot of bars. Not every bar does it, but some bars do. If there's a set price for that, like for that drink, for that shot, whatever it might be, it counts it in the computer as that amount of liquor or whatever you're pouring needs to be gone for or accounted for in some way, shape, or form. He's not going to just take your $20, take the, what's it, $34 I think he said for, the $14 and a loss, and then not get a tip on top. Don't do this, okay? This isn't a hack. This is just being a dick, okay? Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Moving on. I've noticed this beforehand, too. So, gentlemen, if you're taking a nice, lovely lady out on a date, and you happen to pay for the date, one, don't expect anything out of this, all right? Don't be that guy. But two, women look at your ability to sit there and perform in a social setting, like how you treat those around you. If you tip like shit, and you see no problem with that whatsoever, that shows an enormous amount of shitty character on your end, okay? They're going to remember that, and that might be your first and only date you have with that person. If that's your intention, by all means, go for it. But tip your bartender, tip the wait staff, all right? They're there for a reason. They're not going to bend over or backwards, making sure that your date goes well, for them to get absolutely nothing out of it. In some situations, they might actually lose money tipping out other people at the restaurant as well. And that's going to be another video for another day. I've done plenty of videos on why I believe the tipping culture is the way it is today. If you would like to see that, I'll make a post at the end of this video. Yeah, tip your wait staff, all right? I'm not even going to get into it because I'm going to get upset. On to the next video. So this was sent to my good friend Sam. I work with her. I should be working with her later tonight over at One Star, so I'll come through. So before we even start with this video, I'm going to read this out loud. Me pouring straight sour mix into a girl's shots. I don't even like to even out the inventory of the free green tea shots I've given away to my friends. Oh, god damn it. Let's address this real quick. There are some shitty bartenders out there that are going to sit there and fake shots or underpour things in order to correct the bar metrics, which I had just explained a second ago. My best course of action is one, watch them make your drink. And two, this is going to sound really alcoholic of me, drink enough to the point where you can tell if there's alcohol in that drink. And I'm not just saying if you're able to taste the alcohol aggressively, because if something's made correctly, you won't be able to taste it. However, even on a perfectly made drink, you can still catch those like little hints and stuff there. And my rule of thumb is always this: drink it, walk around, and if you feel any different, most likely there's something in there. Hopefully not drugs. So I hope this isn't just it, because this is just mean. That's just so evil, though. Alright, well, I already said my 2 cents, so on to the next one. Them. How can we take the bottle? Me. I don't know. Let's just go for it. Nice shoes. What? Okay. She just, shit out a bottle of Hennessy. This is why guys can't do anything in this world. Women have figured everything out. They broke the system. They're literally unstoppable. Men, we've lost. Let's just be honest. Oh, I can already tell this is about to be cool. This is one of these scuba things. I think this is pretty big in Australia. I don't have one. I would love to get one. Let's see how fast he does it. Because, like I said, I've never done it before like this. So, to the bottom. Holy shit. That was impressive. This is why we need to put drinking in the Olympics. Like, can you imagine that? That would be the most watched event in history, and the most shit on about it too. Can you imagine like vegan teacher getting in on it, or just putting her 2 cents in some dumb shit that makes no sense? I want that. Someone needs to send me one. I have a PO box. I don't even know where to find it. So, on to the next video. No more cocktail. You have to put a fork and a knife in a drink, but okay. I like that piece of mint there. I love mint. Let's see it. I already know where this is going right now, but before we get to that point, I can only imagine that this glass is probably 8 to 10 ounces big or so. That piece of ice does look abnormally large. I get that. But that is because this drink is designed to be at that level. So every single drink, with the exception of a few, is going to have 1.5 to 2 ounces of liquor in it. And there may or may not be some mixers in there as well. This is not an underpour drink. This is an oversized glass with an over piece of ice. If you were to change this and put it into a different size glass, I guarantee you would sit there and say something different. But someone's going to say some dumbass thing here, and you know what? Let's just listen.
If some hipster bar charges you $20 for that little number, I want you to call my office right away, because we are suing.
I want to call his office just to ruin his fucking day at this point. No, this is not wrong. This is absolutely right. This is the way things have always been done. You're paying for the product that goes into the drink, okay? That size of that ice cube is also designed in the way it is to cool down your drink as quickly as possible, stay cold as long as possible without diluting it, all right? There's a purpose to everything that drink was there for. It was designed for that reason. And some hipster lawyer is not going to sit there and convince me otherwise, and hopefully it doesn't do the same for you. Come to my bar. I'll make you a fantastic drink. I don't even have to put ice in it, all right? Just on to the next video. Love this dude. He's fucking hilarious. He's actually one of the only people on the app that actually doesn't follow me back. So, Drew, if you're seeing this, please follow me back. You're hilarious. I love your skits.
Perhaps a bottle of wine this evening?
Nope, we brung our own.
Yeah, this whole bottle half of what y'all charging for a glass.
Well, just so you know, there is a $20 corkage fee.
Corkage? You ain't got no cork in it. Twisty top.
Yeah, twisty top.
Yeah, go get him. Timothy and Pam. What's got y'all up in a titter tonight? This motherfucker's trying to make me pay for wine.
Oh shit, getting hostile.
He's talking about cork, we ain't got
Yeah,
cork.
corkage fee. That's to offset the cost of y'all not buying our wine. This is a restaurant, not a picnic table. I know that, but you bring your own groceries in here, we would make a dime, wouldn't we?
Oh, yeah.
All right, roll tide.
Gotta get some
Tide. All right, let's just address this real quick. So a corkage fee, whenever you go to a bar, is essentially means if they allow you to bring your own bottle of wine in at dinner, whether if they either have in the menu or they don't, they call something a corking fee. I mean, it's essentially a way that the restaurant can still make money on the fact that you're drinking at their location, even though you're using your own product. That's because they have other products at a semi-reasonable level, such as other wines already there on site, and they make money off them selling it to you. If you're not purchasing that product, they're not making any money. So this is just their way of kind of offsetting that cost between the two. And it's usually a rather reasonable rate, between like $5 and $20 in almost every place you go to, regardless of the price that you paid for that wine for. And in most cases, it's usually a fraction of the cost of their cheapest bottle of wine anyway. So yes, you can actually save money in some situations like this. They may or may not allow you to take it home or not. It depends on their liquor license and the state you're in. But it's not unreasonable. And yeah, he brought up a very good point too. Like, if you were to bring your own food into the restaurant, would that seem normal? Like, why would you bring outside food to another restaurant aside from the fact that you might have like allergies of some sort? In which case, if you let them know beforehand, they might make some kind of understanding and kind of help you out. But for the most part, like, this video is absolutely right. This is something that, you know, servers and bartenders have had to deal with for a while now, and it's mainly because if you've never worked in a bar or restaurant before, you just don't know. And that's kind of like what I'm trying to do myself, what, you know, people like Drew over here are trying to do as well. Try to inform you as much as they possibly can to make sure that you not only enjoy yourself to the absolute maximum whenever you go out to a bar and restaurant, but to kind of act like you have some sense there as well and enjoy yourself as much as possible in the process. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This is my first attempt at a real reaction video, and I hope that I can try to do these as much as possible throughout the week. It should be relatively easy for me to edit and kind of put together. And I get sent so much stuff too. So if you guys haven't already, continue to send me videos on, either just, text, Snapchat them to me, Instagram, YouTube. All my information is going to be found in the description below. I'm rather active on our Discord chat as well. I do work 60 to 70 hours a week at a bar, actually 5 bars. So sometimes it takes me a little while to start responding back to people, but I do try my absolute hardest. And those in the Discord chat as well are always there to help you out. If you ever just need a vent, talk to somebody as well, feel free to join the family community. If you haven't already as well, please do me a huge favor, subscribe, like, comment for the algorithm. And as always, guys, have a great day, y'all.